गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। ये हिस्ट्री पीवाईक्यू वन लाइनर सीरीज़ की लास्ट वीडियो है। इसमें हम मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री के 30 इयर्स पीवाईक्यू करेंगे। सो प्लीज़ गिव ऑल द रेलिवेंट फीडबैक। सो आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं। मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंडिया। द एडवेंट ऑफ यूरोपियन कंपनीज। द फर्स्ट पोर्चुगीज वाइसरॉय इन इंडिया वॉज एल्मीडा। Hooghly, as a base for piracy in the Bay of Bengal, was used by the Portuguese. Where in India did Britishers set up their first factory in 1613, Surat? Which British official defeated Portuguese at Swally? Thomas Best. The immediate cause of the First Carnatic War was: answer, capture of friendship by the British. Dutch East India Company established its factory at Patna in which year? Answer, 1632 AD. Identify the region from where European got best shura, saltpeter and opium. Answer, Bihar. During British rule, this region of India was famous for the production of opium. Answer, Bihar. The first French factory was established in Surat city of India. East India Company and Nawab of Bengal. Emperor Shah Alam II gave the Diwani of Bengal, Bihar and Odisha to East India Company on 12 August 1765. Who was appointed as a Deputy Diwan of Murshidabad by Robert Clive after the Allahabad Treaty? Answer, Muhammad Raza Khan. The famous Battle of Vandivash in 1760 AD was fought by the British against. Answer, the French. Ranjit Singh got famous Kohinoor diamond from Shah Shuja. Tipu Sultan set up his capital at Srirangapatnam. Englishmen made the Treaty of Srirangapatna with Tipu Sultan. Treaty that was signed after Battle of Buxar was the Treaty of Allahabad. Governor, Governor General or Viceroy. The first Governor General of India was Lord William Bentinck. Who was the founder of British Empire in India? Lord Clive. Who abolished dual government system in Bengal? Warren Hastings. The dual system of governance in Bengal was enforced by Robert Clive. Lord Lytton is not associated with. Answer, the Elbert Bill. First Maratha Sardar to accept the subsidiary alliance of Lord Wellesley was. Answer, Peshwa Bajirao II. Under whose leadership was the suppression of Thug achieved? Captain Sleeman. The following were the social reform introduced by William Bentinck. First, abolition of sati. Second, abolition of slavery. Third, suppression of the organized band of Thug. Who declared sati illegal? William Bentinck. Among Sindh, Gwalior, Awadh and Satara, the princely state which was not annexed by the British, Gwalior. Sindh was conquered and annexed by Charles Napier. The first railway in India was laid down during the period of Lord Dalhousie. Queen Victoria was appointed the Empress of India in 1877. The Viceroy who followed aggressive policy toward Afghanistan was. Answer, Lord Lytton. Who established Imperial Cadet Corps? Answer, Lord Curzon. In my belief, Congress is tottering to its fall, and one of my great ambitions while in India is to assist it to a peaceful demise. Who wrote it? Lord Curzon. Economic impact of British rule on India. The permanent settlement was made with zamindars. Permanent settlement was implemented in 1793 AD. The following is correct about the permanent settlement introduced in Bihar. Land revenue was constitutionalized. Fill in the blank. In 1885, the rights of the tenant on land in Bengal and Bihar were given by the Bengal Tenancy Act 1885. Rayatwari system was first implemented in Madras. The system under which the peasant himself owns the land and is responsible for payment of land revenue to the government is known as Rayatwari system. Punjab Land Alienation Act was passed in 1900. First Indian elected to the British House of Commons was Dadabhai Naoroji, who contested on the ticket of which party? Liberal Party. He introduced the system of Mahalwari settlement in Bengal, Holt Mackenzie. Indian nationalist leaders have characterized the nature of economic policies between 1880 and 1905 as the era of economic nationalism in India. This was written by Dadabhai Naroji. Railway was an actual boon for a period of Second World War. Poverty and un-British rule in India was written by Dadabhai Naroji. Drain of wealth theory was propounded by Dadabhai Naroji. The remarkable person who took the action for calculating the national income of India before independence was Dadabhai Naroji. Revolt of 1857. The reasons for the failure of revolt of 1857 were the military superiority of the British. The rebels did not have a unified program and ideology. There was a lack of support from all the sections of society. When was a new Enfield rifle with greased cartridges introduced in the British Indian Army? Answer: December 1856. The Revolution of 1857 started first from merit. Following was not a reason for making the superiors of the East India Company rebellious: the inefficiency of the officers. Jhansi ki Rani Lakshmi Bai died at Gwalior. The revolt of 1857 at Lucknow was led by Begum of Awadh. One of the leaders of revolt of 1857 AD, Kunwar Singh, was related to which place? Jagdishpur. Kunwar Singh joined the rebellion of 1857 against the British in Ara. The leader of revolutionaries in Bihar during the revolt of 1857 was Babu Kunwar Singh. Kunwar Singh led the revolt of 1857 in Bihar. This person of Jagdishpur took the lead of revolutionaries during the revolt of 1857, Kunwar Singh. The mutiny of 1857 at Patna was led by a dynamic old person, Kunwar Singh, who said, "Wherever I am, there is Jagdishpur," Kunwar Singh. The center of 1857 revolt in Bihar from the 15th July 1857 to 20th January 1858 was Jagdishpur. Among Maulvi Ahmadullah Shah, Maulvi Imdadullah, Maulvi Fazli Haq Khairabadi and Nawab Liaqat Ali, he was the bitterest enemy of the British during the revolt of 1857, Maulvi Ahmadullah Shah. The revolt of 1857 was witnessed by the poet Ghalib. The following group did not participate in the revolt of 1857. Sahukar landlords. The following did not rebel against the British East India Company control over them: Nizam of Hyderabad. Governor General of India during the revolt of 1857 was Lord Canning. Which part of Bihar was unaffected with the revolt of 1857? Munger. The first man after the revolt of 1857 who wanted to overthrow the British regime by means of an armed rebellion and establish self-government in India was Vasudev Balwant Phadke. The uprising of 1857 was described as the first Indian War of Independence by V.D. Savarkar. The following person had participated actively in the revolt of 1857: Nana Sahib in Kanpur, Begum Hazrat Mahal in Lucknow, Maulvi Ahmadullah in Faizabad, Begum Zeenat Mahal in Delhi. Who was the Governor General of India in 1857? Canning. What was the main cause of the failure of the revolt of 1857? Lack of common strategy and central organization. The first war of independence in 1857 failed to secure freedom from the British government. The leadership of Bahadur Shah Zafar did not have popular support, and most of the Indian ruler of important state shielded away from the struggle. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Who called the revolt of 1857 a conspiracy? Sir James Outram and W. Taylor. The uprising of 1857 was described as the first Indian War of Independence by V.D. Savarkar. When did Queen Victoria declare the taking over of Indian administration under British Crown? 1 November 1858. The following commission is associated with the army reorganization after the suppression of the revolt of 1857, Peel Commission. After the revolt of 1857, the British recruited the soldiers from the Gurkhas, Sikh and Punjabi in the north. Other civil uprising. The Indigo Rebellion was about the peasant not wanting to grow indigo but being forced to grow at a price that was unacceptable. Who is the author of Neel Darpan, a book written on the miserable condition of indigo farmer, Deenbandhu Mitra, who wrote the famous play Neel Darpan, in which oppression of indigo farmer was displayed. Deenbandhu Mitra. In Anandmad of Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, which revolt is mentioned. Sannyasi. What was the purpose of Badhiya Tal resistance in Munger? Demand of Bakkas land restoration. Koka movement was organized by Guru Ram Singh, who founded the Pagal Panthi. Karam Shah, who were the Farizis, follower of Haji Shariatullah. The Tayyuni movement began in opposition of the Farizi movement at Dhaka in 1839 was started by Karamat Ali of Jaunpur, who founded Ramosi Krishak Jatha in Maharashtra. Vasudev Balwant Phadke. The correct geographical location for the Ramosi uprising was Western Ghat. Trace the tribe that rebelled against Britishers because human sacrifice system was banned. Hond. Coal mutiny of 1831 under Buddho Bhagat took place in the region of Singhbhum. Vaghera uprising happened in Baroda, in which territory among Bihar, Punjab, Sindh and Kathiawar did tribal rebel against the British, Bihar, who took the lead of the Santhal rebellion of 1855 AD, Sidhu and Kanu. Santhal revolt occurred in 1855 to 1856 AD. Who were the leaders of Santhal revolt? Sidhu and Kanu. Which British commander was defeated by the Santhal in 1855? Answer: Major Burrow. Ulgulan revolt was related to? Answer: Birsa Munda. Who was the leader of the Munda rebellion? Answer: Birsa. Munda's Rose revolt in 1899. Among following, Birsa was captured while asleep on 1st February 1900, 2nd February 1900, 3rd February 1900, 4th February 1900. He was captured on 3rd February 1900. Among given below, Birsa Munda was in favor of Jharkhand, Uttaranchal, Chhattisgarh. None of these. He was in favor of Munda Raj and not of any state which was the working area of Birsa Munda, Ranchi. Followers of Birsa Munda considered him incarnation of Dharti Aba. The Horse revolt took place during 1820 to 21. The immediate cause of the Deccan Riot of 1875 was the shadow of famine, high interest rate charged by Mahajan. Mopla revolt of 1921 took place in Kerala. The Tebaga movement was started in 1946 from Bengal under the leadership of Kisan Sabha. Development of education in modern India. He passed Indian Universities Act 1904, which put strict restriction on university. Answer: Lord Curzon. When was the National Council of Education established? Answer: 15 August 1906. Lord Curzon passed Indian Universities Act in 1904. British government appointed Sadler University Commission for Reforms in Education in 1917. In 1902, Lord Curzon appointed the University Commission, including 2 Indian members. Who were they? Syed Hussain Bilgrami and Justice Gurudas Banerjee. The following statements are correct regarding Wood Dispatch of 1854. It recommended English as a medium of instruction for higher studies. It laid stress on female education and vocational training.